Hello everyone. Welcome to this one-day faculty awareness program on intellectual property rights in India, organized by Department of Mechanical Engineering of A.G. Patil Institute of Technology, Solapur, Maharashtra. Let me introduce myself first. I am Professor S.N. Upadhyay, working as Assistant Professor in Mechanical Engineering Department of A.G. Patil Institute of Technology. I am having 6 design patents granted by Intellectual Property Rights of India and have 2 certifications from World Intellectual Property Right Organization. Let us begin with the contents of this program. We will see what is mean by IPR and different types of IPR in detail. Since this is an introductory program, hence technical details like procedures of filing a patent, etc. will not be covered in this session. It will be covered in next session if necessary. So let us start with what is an IPR. So what does mean an IPR, that is intellectual property right? See, intellectual property rights are legal rights which results from intellectual activity. It could be industrial, it could be scientific, or literary, or artistic field. These rights safeguards the creators and other producers of intellectual goods and services by granting them certain time-limited rights to control their use. And the protected intellectual property right, like other properties, can be matter of trade, which can be owned. That means you can own the right, you can sell it, or you can buy it. So these are intangible and non-exhausted consumptions. So this particularly explains that what is actually mean by intellectual property rights. Now let us move to the next point, that is types of intellectual property rights. There are various intellectual property rights like patents, trademarks, copyrights, GI, that is geographical indications, industrial designs, which are sometimes called as design patents. Then there are trade secrets, layout designs for integrated circuits, and finally the protection of new plant variety. So let us discuss one by one in detail. First, a patent. If you visit the Intellectual Property Rights Organization website of Government of India or any international organizations like World Intellectual Property Right Organization, you will get this information collectively about everything about patent. So a patent is an exclusive right granted for an invention, which is a product or a process that provides a new way of doing something, or it offers a new technical solution to the problem. So it can be defined like this. It provides protection for the invention of the owner. The protection could be possibly for a limited period, that is 20 years, and you can opt for another time period by applying to the particular patent office or IPR office. Now the patent protection means that the invention cannot be commercially made, used, distributed, or sold without the patent owner's consent. Okay. Now, a patent owner has the right to decide who may or may not use the patented invention for the period in which the invention is protected. The patent owner may give permission to say manufacture, or he may license it to other people or parties, you can call, to use the invention on mutually agreed terms. The owner of the patent may also sell the rights to the invention to someone else, who will then become the new owner of the patent. So basically, uh, what we are trying to understand, the intellectual property right, like a patent, is similar to any other property that can be sold, licensed, or buy. We can buy it. Okay. Once a patent expires, the protection ends and an invention enters into the public domain. That is, the owner no longer holds the exclusive rights to the invention. There are such kind of invention available in our day-to-day life, like a television, a refrigerator. These are the inventions made earlier and patented by some of the persons in the history, but after their lifetime it has been available to the public domain. Okay. So this could be any kind of product or process or anything that has been granted patent, and this is true for everything which is patentable. All patent owners are obliged, in return for patent protection, to publicly disclose information on their invention in order to enrich the total body of technical knowledge in the world. Such an ever increasing body of public knowledge promotes further creativity and innovation in others. In this way, patents provide not only protection for the owner but valuable information and permission, inspiration for future generations of researchers and inventors. Now let us discuss about second type, that is trademark. A trademark is a distinctive sign that identifies certain goods or services as those produced or provided by a specific person or enterprise. You might have seen some trademarks in your day-to-day life. You will figure it out after this discussion. It may be one or a combination of words. It could be letters, it could be numbers, numerals. They may consist of drawings, symbols, 3D signs such as shapes and packaging of goods. It could be vocal sounds, audible sounds. It could be a fragrance, or it could be a color also, that is used as a distinguishing feature. It provides protection to the owner of the trademark by ensuring what you can say, the exclusive right to use it to identify goods or services, or to authorize another person to use it in return for payment. Registration of trademark is proof of its ownership, giving statutory right to the proprietor. Trademarks right may be held perpetuity. The initial term for the registration is 10 years, and it can be renewed from time to time by using some applications and forms at the IPR office. Now Let's move to the third type, that is copyright. So copyright is a legal term describing rights given to creators for their literary and artistic work. So you might have come across some books, texts, journals that have a symbol, like they have mentioned in their initial pages or front covers somewhere that it is, the material is copyrighted. Okay, so this kind of copyright is we are discussing. The kind of works covered by copyright include in that literary work such as novels, it could be poems, it could be reference works, sometimes newspapers, plays, computer programs. Now you have to see that in India computer programs are rarely patented. In you can say that exceptional cases, some programs have been patented, but normally or generally they are copyrighted. Then you can copyright a database, you can copyright a film, you can copyright a music song, a choreography, artistic work, paintings, drawings, photographs, architecture, advertisement, technical drawing, sculpture, etc. Copyright, you can say, subsists in a work by virtue of creation. Hence, it's not mandatory to register. Means, whenever you are going to create a material, say you have written a poem on a page, that means that material is copyrighted and owned by you. If suppose in case one of your friend or someone who makes it to the public and you don't like it and you want to uh, prove that this poem belongs to you or this work belongs to you, then you have to prove it that the poem has written by you and it has a date on it. Likewise, everything that you create is actually copyrighted by you. In India, creators of these copyrights often sell the rights to their works to individual or companies in return of some payment, and generally they are referred or called as royalties. Alright, so copyrights may sustain for longer period. You can call it as up to the creator's life. Means if a person is going to live for 60 years, then the copyright belongs to him for 60 years. Now let's move to the next type, that is geographical indication, that is GI. Now geographical indications is a sign used on goods that have a specific geographical origin. For example, we can say that in Solapur in Maharashtra we have Solapur Chadar. That could be considered as geographical indication. We can say that Kolhapuri Chappal is another indication, geographical indication. Like that, the area where, the geography where that particular thing has invented or is being used from long time is considered as geographical indication. In technical area, in engineering, We don't often go for geographical indication, but it is somewhat a cultural type association. So geographical indication is mostly used for agricultural products, consumer products, etc. Let's move to the next point, that is industrial design. Now industrial design in India is also called as design patent. In India it is called as industrial design. In other countries it is referred as design patent. Now the design patent or industrial design is generally um associated with the outer shape or form of an object. It doesn't see what material it is going to be used for constructing this particular product, what is in that product, how it works, etc. It only consider the outer shape, and it should be unique one. Now if you see one example of Coca-Cola bottle, if you have seen that Coca-Cola bottle has a unique shape and nobody uses it, like other competitors of Coca-Cola don't use that shape to their bottles, so that design has been uh, registered globally. Now industrial design is very much of importance in particularly in engineering field, because engineers are opt to produce a product. They can either go for a patent, or they can go for uh, industrial design or design patent, you can call it as. Now the Design Act of India provides this design patent or industrial design registration uh, for almost 6 years initially, and you can go for renew it after 6 years to another 6 years up to 20 years. So ultimately you are going to uh, register a design for 20 years. Now let's move to the next point, that is next type, trade secret. Now it may be confidential business information that provides an enterprise a competitive edge, may be considered as a trade secret. Usually these are manufacturing of industrial secrets and commercial secrets. These includes method of sales, how you sell your product, distribution method, how you uniquely distribute your products, your consumer profiles, your strategies of you can say advertisements or advertising strategy, list of supplier clients, your manufacturing process. Likewise in patents, trade secrets are protected without registration, whereas you have to register a patent. Okay, that's the difference between patent and trade secret. Trade secrets can be protected for an unlimited period of time, but a substantial element of secrecy must exist, so that except by the use of improper means there would be difficulty in acquiring the information. As I have told the example of Coca-Cola company, since they have the design patent or design registration of their bottle, similarly they have trade secret of their chemical formula or of their product, that is Coca-Cola. Means the percentage of ingredients they have used in the Coca-Cola beverage, that is also considered as a trade secret. Okay, next, layout design for integrated circuit. Now this is important for the people from electronics and telecommunication, electrical fields. This is particularly semiconductor integrated circuit, and this means a product having transistors and other circuitry elements which are inseparably formed on a semiconductor material or an insulating material or inside the semiconductor material and designed to perform a electronic circuitry function. The aim of the Semiconductor Integrated Circuit Layout Design Act, which has been formed in 2000, is to provide protection of IPR, that is intellectual property right, in the area of integrated circuit design and for matters connected therewith, the incidental thereto. The main focus of this act provide the mechanism to protect the IPR in chip layout design. Okay, the initial term of registration is for 10 years and you can renew it from time to time. Department of Information Technology, Ministry of Communication and Information Technology is the administrative ministry looking after its registration and other matter. Now here I want to tell you that if you have a integrated circuit design registered with Government of India, they are providing almost I think 50% of your fees to file it as an international patent. Now the thing is that international patent, Indian patent, PCT Act, these are some of the terms that we should know before filing a patent. So if it is necessary, we will conduct another session on that. So let's move to the next type, that is last type, which is called as new plant variety. Now this is particularly used in the agriculture sector. Since India is an agricultural based country, we have this particular type of patent in India, which is not necessarily used in other countries on vast scale, but in India it is used on very vast scale or large scale, you can say. The objective of this act is to recognize the role of farmer as cultivator and conserver and the contribution of traditional rural and tribal communities to the country's agricultural and biodiversity, such that they are getting rewarded. It has been formed in year 2001. Earlier in 2005, initially 12 crop species have been identified for registration, that is rice, wheat, maize, sorghum, pearl millet, chickpea, green gram, black gram, lentil, kidney bean, etc. India has opted for sui generic system instead of patent for protecting new plant variety. Department of Agriculture and Cooperation is the administrative ministry looking after its registration and other matters. General principles and different acts, handbook, etc. could be seen on the Plant Authority website of Government of India. Now there are various schemes available for individuals as well as MSMEs and others to go for protecting their intellectual property they have created, and this could be seen by browsing on MSME office, etc. So this was a session about basics of intellectual property rights, that is different types of intellectual property rights available in India, and I think it could be fruitful to stop here, and if it is necessary we can go for another session in next coming sessions. So thank you one and all. Well, thank you for listening, and we'll stop here. I would like to thank our head of the department, Dr. S.B. Gadwal sir, Vice Principal of our institute, Dr. V.B. Poddar sir, Principal, Dr. S.A. Patil sir, for their support and motivation to conduct this type of program. And thank you. Now you can access the quiz by using the code 2008, that is 2008. You have to click the another link in the message and use the code 2008. Thank you.